Chat. Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime, aka Russ, here doing another live stream. Gotta give you guys a warning. Unfortunately, Boognice 10 could not make it to the live stream tonight. He's got some family stuff. Everything's fine, but as a family man myself, I totally respect that. And it's much later over there on the East Coast than it is right over here. But for those of you that are able to make it to this live stream, I appreciate you all being here. Cold Kid says, just us so far? Oh, no. I'm here too. Hey, yo, PD Dubs, how you doing? And then we got Pickles Go Rotten. How are you doing? And then Ben says no. And then he says, have you watched Cobra Kai? I've watched Cobra Kai. I love Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is a national treasure. Hey, HJ Phase, and what's up? Hello, fellows. Hey, fellows, Robert Page. How's it going? So I wanted to talk about the Marvel Legends reveals tonight. I wanted to go over those again if we haven't talked about them enough already. I just got to say, for me personally, I thought it was an awesome reveal. Overall, just the reveals all the way through. I mean, not every single one of them, I thought were 10s, but as far as it being a good reveal live stream, I thought it was one of the best ones they've done. I'm hyped as hell. I mean, dude, I got so many things that I've personally asked for. You know what I mean? Bendy wire on the tail. The upgraded Spider-Man suit, or the upgraded Spider-Man retro card vintage collection figure added toe articulation, pinless joints added to them. We don't have the neck hinge, the disc hinge with the ball joint, but man, Toad. I've been asking for Toad for so long. Getting those double jointed female elbows, seeing more and more of those. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of stuff that's making me happy. The lizard figure, that one, oh my god, dude, I'm so stoked. I am very, very happy. What's up, Cowboy Collector Squad? Yeah, Boog's fine. No. I talked to him right before. He's doing good, but he's got to be with the fam, and I totally get that. I totally understand. Yo, what's up, Dakota? What's up, Devils Do? I saw my text message pop up. Killer live stream, one of the best so far. I totally agree. I feel like, dude, if you weren't happy with those reveals, then I think it's a good time to back out of Marvel Legends. Because if you're not happy with that, then what the fuck will make you happy? Really? What's going to make you happy? Maybe another toy line. Maybe it'd be time for you to just step out and get into something else, because that was the shit. Oh my god, the freaking Venom? Come on, man. Pounds 978 and we made that figure first. I basically gave him the idea for the obvious design, which is like obvious as hell. So really, Pounds 978. Yeah. It was just really cool for me to see that happen once again. It happened to him with where's my it's all the way over there, but my Webman, he'd done Webman, seeing Hasbro give the official Webman. Dude, fucking Toad, hell yeah, dude. AFX, hello, my main man. Shart, how you doing, AFX? My man, how are you? I'm doing well. Nice review on the first appearance Friday, although I thought the Toy Biz Legend was in the Sentinel Wave. Did I say Galactus Wave? I always thought it was in the Sentinel Wave. Did I say something else? Or Sentinel Wave? But it is the Sentinel Wave. What did I say? I thought I said Sentinel Wave. I'm in on 70% of the Spider-Man stuff, hopefully. Yeah. How you doing, Prescribed Drone Squad? That, at least 70% of it. I mean, I'm not that huge on Null, but I do like the design of Null. But that Venom figure with the bat wings, holy crap. I mean, that's the Venom figure I wanted to see. And then the bonus of the bat wings. You guys know I'm infatuated with bats. I love bats. I'm not even familiar with the comic where that's from, but I don't care. I think that is so sick. That's personally way up there. But the Spider-Man figure that from the Spinneret 2-pack, I think is going to be the dopest Spider-Man from here on out. I think that's going to be the sickest one. Now, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, I have the first appearance Spider-Man figure right here. And I wanted to just take questions from you guys, or if there's anything that you wanted to see that you don't think I showed off, or anything I may have forgotten. But the Hasbro team wanted to let you guys know that this is actually not 100% final. There are minor tweaks that could happen. You may not see major differences, not likely to see major differences, but there's likely to be minor tweaks done to the figure. So keep that in mind. And yeah, I think this thing is dope. I don't want to send it back. I really don't want to send it back. I don't want to have to wait. But just seeing, the lack of pins on the inside of the arm like that, once again. And then the legs are awesome. Just wish he had dropped down hip. I mean, you saw the video, no? The ab crunch is just not as good as the original version or the vintage collection version. I'm a little low on the sleep, so if I seem out of it, plus I had a migraine today, so my whole day, most of my day, I've been in severe pain, and I'm feeling better right now, but I'm still kind of like got the shakes, or not the shakes, not the shakes, but like, when you're just getting better and you kind of still feel a little bit of leftovers, like I'm fine, but there's still a little bit residual awful in there. Loving the new female body mold overall. Me too. I'm loving the Shriek figure being reused the way it has been. One thing I'm a little disappointed in is when I saw Hasbro repost my picture, I thought the image looked super overexposed. So I want to make a video showing off. I did edit my pictures so that they looked a little better. So I thought, oh, you know what? I may make a video just showing off the pictures again. You know what I mean? So show some love to Russ Toy Reviews. Give this live stream a share on social media, would you? That'd go a long way. I'd appreciate that, you guys. That always helps out the live streams a lot. I did throw up a promo on YouTube, and I think I did throw one up on Instagram. I could be mistaken. But again, my day was really weird, so I would have promoted my own show better. Because I've been sick all day, might need your help on showing some love for the live stream tonight. Congratulations for the classic Spider-Man review. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Animator Man. Antonio Gonzalez says, yeah, backed out 3 to 4 years ago, but I love your vids, bro. Yeah, the Venom was genius, and you were the first person I thought of. Oh, thank you, Antonio. Yeah, dude, if that stream didn't make you happy, or from years ago you just weren't happy, it makes sense to back out of Legends. But I think they're getting better and better. Like this is dope as hell. And it's one of those things where it's like the sad haters out there are gonna say things like, oh, he's shilling, he's just saying it so he could get the figure to review. But what is the difference between me just genuinely being excited for the figure and whatever bullshit you come up with? So you could say that about anything, right? But the truth of the matter is that I have complaints, I have my gripes, and I still love this figure. There are things that I wish were done differently about it, but I think it is amazing. I really like it a lot. The web wing feature, though, is not that fun for me personally. I misplaced one of the web wings, so I may not be able to send this back to Hasbro. They wanted me to send back everything because I'll find it, but I'm just joking. But I secretly don't want to give it up, man. I don't want to send it back. But yeah, the web wing feature can be a little bit weird. Like you have to pick which one you want to use. Maybe that one's not the best one, so you kind of have to go back and forth with them, and you can figure out which one's supposed to go where just by the way it's contoured to the bicep. Pretty sure I got the right one. Nope, I don't. So yeah, that's like the only thing. And I wish they had a way to give indicators on here, unless I missed it. I remember I was looking for it at one point, but I couldn't really figure it out or see it anywhere. So I'm just trying to look right now. Don't see it. I believe this is the right size. See, it's a little bit tricky figuring out how to put them on, like getting the best way on there, because it's like you think you have it on there the best way, but then it's like, oh yeah, see, it's a little bit weird how it wraps around the back, because you're not seeing a whole lot of web wing right there, but that's the way it's supposed to go. I know for sure that's the way it's supposed to go, because when you lift the arm all the way up, because they made sure to give it more than a 90-degree lift, when you lift the arm all the way up like that, it looks perfect. Looks cool as hell. But as soon as you do anything else with it, it starts getting weird, right? So that's a downside for sure. For me, maybe not for you, but it can get a little bit weird, because it's like, yeah, if you have the arm kind of inward and all the way up, it's like, well, now what do? Do you just kind of have this space right there with the web wing? It's like not really a good choice. Maybe the shirt's better. Yeah. So you can see the space right there with the web wing, or go back to the other one, the more collapsed version. And this is the right one, using my shirt, because when you put the arm down and you're resting the arm downward, you can see how it folds nicely against the body, and it looks really natural like that, again, behind the shirt. So you can see how that looks. So there's times where it looks like I put them on wrong, but it just looks weird the way. See, as soon as you lift the arm up, you start doing stuff. Now you got these things hanging, or you move it forward. So let's say like if you wanted to do like pose like this, and I just knocked the thing out of my hand, that's how you could lose these things. Just oh, shit. I don't know where it went. Where the hell did it go? Oh, great. Now I have no collapsed web wing. Ah, here it is, right next to my feet. But so if you have, let's do a thwipping. If he's thwipping one arm forward, by the way, let's see if I missed anything here. Cowboy Collector says, it's funny, I was really excited for these new legends, but then the Hot Toys Kate Bishop. Oh, yeah, dude, Kate Bishop. And that's all I've been able to think about for the past few days. Gotta go with the heart wants, bro. Gotta go with what the heart wants. I heard somebody say something that they thought Haley Steinfeld was ugly or something, and I was like, wow, unbelievable. That's I guess so. To each their own, but wow, not me. I did not agree with that. Then we had, did Hasbro let you keep the Amazing Fantasy 15 Spider-Man? No. I gotta send this back. As soon as I find, I'm actually shipping this back tomorrow, but I need to find the other web wing. I'm missing one collapsed web wing over here. But here's my point. So yeah, this is a very common Spider-Man pose. I have the left hand shooting forward, and I'm just saying that, without any web wings attached, it looks fine, but which web wing would you put on here so it doesn't look weird? And the fact is that it's going to look a little bit weird. Let me double check, make sure I have the right one on here. Yeah. It's going to look a little bit weird. It doesn't actually look that bad, but it kind of it does look weird a little bit, right? So you're going to have to kind of figure out what's best for you if you're trying to keep those web wings on. I even tried using the wrong one on purpose just to see how that would go, and that's ridiculous. I'm turning this the other way, trying all the different options, because that's less awkward. That's probably the best way to go. The neat thing about this, so what I did is I put on this is not supposed to be the right one, right? I think I got the wrong one on purpose here. No, actually that looks like it's supposed to be the right. No, that's the wrong one. Yeah. So this is the one from the wrong side. That seems to work best. So you kind of just go with whatever looks best on the figure. Even though this is the wrong one on the wrong side, it looks better than the other one. Because if I leave that on there and then have the arm moving all the way up like you're supposed to, well, now you're now you have the wind coming down into this web wing, and it doesn't make sense, Thoughts on new packaging? The thoughts on new packaging. I think it's going to have to depend on how well the figure, how many QC issues we really see, because I feel like they've been better with their quality control. But I will say, I have been buying a lot more figures online, and when I buy online, I don't get to pick which has the best paint apps anyway. So practically speaking, it's not going to make that much of a difference. My favorite toy line, Transformers Masterpiece, they cost way more than Marvel Legends, and those are hidden. You can't see what they look like when you buy those. And I've been fine with it. They've had really good, I think, really good quality control. But gotta say, I would prefer to have the windows so I could see the figure. But in reality, it may not be that big of a deal because I'm used to buying stuff online already. I just got myself a second Defender Strange that's in box, you know. What else, you know? Now that Hasbro is already making Toad, we need them to make another Most Wanted redo. The Mandarin. You know what? This is actually a good opportunity. If you guys I actually have an interview with Hasbro, and if you have questions that you want to have asked, let me know what you want to hear. But I have some questions. I have a question about the packaging. I have a question about the packaging. I have a question about the costs. Yeah, like how people are going to feel about packaging. I wanted to ask if like the packaging is going to save them on cost. If that's the reason why they did it, I kind of want to dig into why they're doing it. They mentioned the eco thing, which is cool. It makes it easier to recycle that stuff. You guys know I like Earth, so I'm down. But at the same time, are we going to get weird figures now? Like I'm kind of curious to know the reasoning behind it. But characters I want, yeah, dude, Mandarin, and then dude, Avalanche is the big one. Doc Samson. There's like some heavy hitters that they could still make that we're not getting, but they've got so many. I look at my Spider-Man display. Oh yeah, the Life Foundation characters. Cardiac. I have a whole bunch of other characters. I'm writing them down right now. So if you guys have some serious questions, Acolytes and Exodus, Chamber. I want that Chamber figure. Let's see. Thirsty for T4C in the house. Oop, Corbin, do you think the new packaging will cause more people to swap the figures and return them to the store? I think it will cause less of that from happening. I have a feeling it'll cause less of that from happening because now at the store they're going to have to open it and see the figure inside, right? Right? Because I don't think that's a great question. Figures packaging causing fig swaps. I'm writing this stuff down. So any questions you guys have for the Hasbro team, I will pass along. But I wanted to say, Thirsty, good to see you, bro. Do the questions have to specifically pertain to Marvel Legends and what was revealed? Pertain to Marvel Legends, but not necessarily just to what was revealed. I can ask about other stuff. They didn't say that it has to be just based off the reveals. Joey B, how you doing, bro? Squat. Remakes Mandarin, Avalanche, Doc Samson, Scar, Banshee, 70s Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Oh, all of those are good. Yeah, writing them down. Yeah, Avalanche, Doc Samson, Scar, Banshee. Dwight's talked about before, I think. Banshee, 70s Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. I got you, bro. I'll say Iron Fist first, just for you. Okay. Iron Fist and Luke Cage. I think Iron Fist is your favorite. But packaging causing fig swaps. Yeah. Anything else? The weird one slinging sharpshooter wrench. Will they make the 3 Spider-Man a 3-pack? I think they're not going to answer that. That's like specifics like that. I know it's a waste of the time on the interview when I know the answer. They're not going to tell me that. That's going to be a reveal. But I will ask more information on how if they could give me more info on how 3 Spideys will be released. Let me see if I can get clever with it. I'll try to bring up the release of the previous Spider-Man figure, movie figures, how they're in waves mixed with comics. Are we going to see something like that with the next one? I'll try to be a little bit more clever in setting that up. Not just say like, oh, how are you going to release them? I'm going to ask it more like, so in the past, you've had movie figures released along with comic figures in a whole wave. Is it possible that we'll see similar treatment done with the 3 Spider-Men and possibly get more comic figures in that wave, and then kind of hopefully, getting them to say like, oh, it's not going to be a wave, it's going to be a 3-pack, or oh, maybe, you know what I mean? I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see. Ask about Marvel Legends Riders line. I want more vehicles. Good question, Mark. More Riders figures. Very good questions. Ghost Rider is one that I think Dwight teased at not too long ago. When we're talking about remakes, not suggesting new characters. Oh, remakes definitely. Dan Ketch Ghost Rider. Yeah, Dan Ketch Ghost Rider. Pike's Spidey now. Will the No Way Home villains also release in 2023? Yeah, they would have said something. Hey, Shart, here's a question to ask. Are all regular Build-A-Figure where waves produced in the same quantity, if you know what I mean? Are all regular Build-A-Figure waves produced in the same quantity? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Or when they share the same UPCs, right? Like that's the real thing that you're going for. UPC and figure waves produced in same quantity. Good question, AFX. Yes, you guys are helping me big time. That's a really good one. Oh, hey, what's up, ladies, man? 727 squat. It's from the comic. It's like a brief moment in the comics that I'm not familiar with. I don't remember seeing it, but I love bats and I love Venom, and I'm all about it. I'm so about it. Now that they're using more pinless limbs on figures, will they be moving forward going pinless since now they have increased prices anyway? Yeah, I mean, yes, they answered this before. I can answer that one for you now. That they are bringing it in more and more as they go along. They still have old molds that they're kind of slowly weaning out, but the goal is more pinless. Young X-Men, Robbie Ray's Ghost Rider, please. Venom has wings because comics. I wish the new Venom didn't have toes. You know how I feel about that. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it'd be better without the toes. I think you've asked them that wave quantity question before. Maybe would love an upgraded Superior Spider-Man figure. Oh, big time. Big time Spidey on updated Spidey mold. I got to ask that. And different colors. That's a personal thing. But big time Spider-Man has sold well. So maybe it is time for an upgrade. You know what I mean? I wonder why Hasbro won't give any MCU Spidey's wall crawling hands. Is that true? Is that true? MCU Spidey's MCU. I'm gonna write it down. God, I'm so exhausted. Wall crawling hands. Yeah, right on. Are the troop builders ever going to restock? Specifically, the Hellfire troopers, which have been gone for over a year. Oh, I don't think so, bro. But troop builders. I missed out on the Black Hand Ninja. I wanted that one. I missed out on it. Troop builders getting restocked. Hellfire Club. You guys are. I'm so happy to do this right now. This is like one of those things. I'm so stoked. You guys are asking good questions. Banshee and Pharaoh, for the love of all things holy. Banshee and Pharaoh. I know. Banshee. I want a Wolvesbane hella bad, but both of them. I think we see more Hulk villains. Yeah, okay. Hulk villains. I mean, that's such a. That's one of those questions where I feel like they're going to say like, "Oh yeah, we've talked about that. We considered that." You know, I mean, I don't know. Can you ask them about QC paint issues? Yeah, you know what, man? I am not. I don't have that many. It happens. I don't know. How did? See, here's the thing. That stuff happens, right? Like my 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 20-year Captain America figure showed up with bad paint apps around the bridge of his nose, right? Like the way the mask connected. I ordered that online. I had no choice to sort through. Has anybody had the chance to sort through that, seen them at retail or anything? You know? Hey, thank you guys. Hey, we got 55 people in the chat. That's awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. Feel free to share on social media. Help draw the crowd, bro. Really appreciate you guys doing that. That helps big time a lot. They gave Gamerverse Miles wall crawling hands. That's right. There you go. Oh yeah, that Miles figure had everything it needed, I thought. Do you think the new Spider-Man will complete with the Mafex comic Spider-Man? Will compete? The new Spider-Man will compete with the new Mafex comic Spider-Man. The only shortcoming with the new version is he won't be able to look up as far like this Spider-Man. Even though you're not talking about this one, you're talking about the Mafex one. But yeah, that's the only thing is the Vintage Collection Spider-Man, which I don't have a copy of right next to me, won't have that same or the Spinneret 2-pack won't have that same range of movement. I don't feel like rewriting it, but do you think the question I posted is more for Transformers or Legends team? I could find it. I'll find it. But I have a feeling it's going to be, given the success of the X-Men X Transformers jet, could you see a Spider-Man Transformers Leo Pardon being just as successful, especially given the 60th anniversary? Is Leo Pardon, is that the name of the mech? It is, isn't it? Right? Is that the name of the mech? Spider-Man Leo. It is the mech. Yes. You nerd. And here I am nerding with you. T4C. I'm gonna call you that now, bro. I can't help it. But yeah, thirsty. God. Oh my goodness. Given the success, dude, I just want the mech. I just want the mech full on. But yeah, really good question, actually. Yes. Look, it may be a little bit more on the Transformer side, but what's the username on the main channel? Shardimus Prime. I can't help myself, bro. Spider-Man, crossover Transformers, Leopard and Mech. Good question. For me, I think that's a good question. Will the No Way Home villains release in 2023? Okay, will we get Spider-Man villains? MCU Spidey villains in 2023. They're not going to announce that. They're not going to announce that on my channel. I know they're not going to say. When will Big Time Badass make his appearance? You know what? In this video, he made an appearance, bro. Those are the best questions because it's like Eugene. That's the thing I do with my kids now when they make an you know, it's like Emma. They crack up. PP, no shart. What I meant was all regular Build-A-Figure waves produced in the same amount, or are some waves less than others? You know what I mean? Okay. Like, are you trying to just get at movie figures being produced more than comic figures? I'm going to ask them this though. You're inspiring me to ask this. In general, do movie figures sell better than comic figures? Because they seem to put more love into the movie figures than the comic figures, even though they've been doing better lately. But I'm going to ask that question. Movie figures sell better than comic figures? And can you ask what contents justify whatever the price is, i.e., $27.99 versus $33.99? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm going to ask that. My question is, there's a lot of frustrations with costs going up. I've interviewed Todd McFarlane recently. I also interviewed Bobby Valla, and they've said that they have taken the burden of extra costs on them before putting that onto the consumer. Would you say it's fair that Hasbro has done the same? If you have, in what ways has Hasbro eaten the cost? And if not, don't you think that could possibly harm the brand, with people having a more negative point of view, seeing that other companies' prices are staying more or less the same? You guys keep raising your prices up. Aren't you worried about that pushing your customers away? Because I personally see some getting pushed away in the comment section, i.e. Tom Bowling. Tom Bowling's gotten really negative about Marvel Legends in the last year or so, not calling him out for, I think he has a justifiable reason for being frustrated. I'm not trying to call him out like in a mean way, because he's not the only one. He's not the only one at all. You got any Legos? I got some. Leo Parton is basically already he is, yeah. Thank you, Russ. Hey, I got you. I got you, T4C. I got you, Thirsty. What are your most anticipated figures of the year? Yeah, I think the Spinneret Spider-Man 2-pack, the Venom Batwings. I have this already in hand right now, so I'm going to be looking forward to it a lot. See, I wish the feet could get a little bit closer. It's not the very, very best Spider-Man figure Hasbro has made, but it is a really good one. It is a really good one. And when you put it next to your vintage collection Spider-Man, he feels and looks a lot thinner. Let me go get the black suit Spidey, because or I have the Ben Reilly one right here. And big time badass also. So check it out. Look, comparing, I know I did these size comparisons again earlier in the video, but see, I feel like this, let's see if I can do this. Stand them side by side and just get another idea of how this is horrible. This is just god awful. Never mind, dude. I'm just trying to get it. It does look about as bulky as Pizza Spider-Man. He's about as bulky as Pizza Spider-Man, I think. Some people were saying that this isn't thin enough, and I could see where they're coming from with that. His muscle definition is a lot softer, though. Like he has about the same amount of mass. Well, his arms are bigger actually than the big time than Pizza Spidey mold. So this is more of like a Pizza Spidey kind of sized Spider-Man. God damn it, I feel like shit. But this figure right here is a little bit softer with the muscle definition compared to the Pizza Spidey. But the important point I really wanted to make was just compared to the vintage collection Spider-Man This is a lot smaller. I mean, this guy just looks so much smaller to me. The shoulders, the muscles, like this is definitely the older Spider-Man. This is a younger Spider-Man. 15-year-old Spider-Man, maybe he could be a little bit smaller, but at the same time, it's like I'm not really that upset about the size. It's satisfying. It's satisfyingly smaller than what we're used to seeing with the other Spider-Man figures. What are your most? Oh, here, let's scroll all the way down here. How about this? There are 9 Build-A-Figure waves a year. Is this the same question again, AFX? are you going for it again? How about this? There are 9 Build-A-Figure waves a year. The first wave has 10,000 cases produced. Are all the other waves produced in the same quantity gathered? You're just trying to see. Okay, I get. I think that's I understood. Okay, well, I'll ask that. I mean, are all Build-A-Figure wave or all BAF waves made in the same? They're not, though. Okay, dude, I know the answer to this. They're not. They're not made in the same quantity. I'm just going to tell you right now. I know this. They're not, because Target and Walmart, they buy from Hasbro. So the way it works with all of these companies, Chukatron in the house. What's up? I like that Spidey size because the retro mold seems huge. Yeah, if people think that the retro mold's too big, you got the smaller one. But the way I know this is from going to New York Toy Fair and witnessing it firsthand, that the big box retailers negotiate and discuss buying from Hasbro. So they put all those toys on display, not just for press, but for the Targets and Walmarts to look at them, and those people will decide. They will have. I'm like 99% sure that it's really up to the big box retailers when they put their orders in, that's going to really determine how many of any particular wave is made. So, Big Bad Toy Store is huge, man, but nothing like Target. So it's really the big box companies. I mean, dude, big box companies have such a huge hand in this whole thing, that more so than we realize, like for real. It's pretty crazy. I would love to get a Japanese Spider-Man. When you go to Toy Depot, are you going to go to Frank & Son's collectible show? Ooh, I didn't think about that. I might be too busy to do that, but if I find time to do so, that would be cool. I would love to go to Frank & Son's. I have never been, but I'm going to be pretty busy at the Toy Depot. So Toy Depot is where it's going to be at. That's where I'm going to be at. I think that question is spurred by how mad people are that the Eternals wave was out in big quantities, but others seem limited. So that makes so much sense, because already big box, I believe movie figures sell better than comic figures. I just believe that. And it makes sense to me, if that's the case, that there would be a lot more Eternals wave figures than some of your comic figures. Wolfpack in the house. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Doing good. Hope you and the pack are well. Are you happy about the new classic Spider-Man? Now has wall crawling hands now? Yes, very happy about that. Very, very happy about it. Hey, Shartimus, what did you think of the Transformers Metroplex? Oh, bro, I did a review on it. The Halo Hunter 4. That's when you give a shit question, you get that little song right there. You get a little jingle, because that's a little Google machine one. If you watch because I worked my ass off on that review, dudes. Well, I'm like, yeah, you could catch all my thoughts on the hours spent in that video. Yeah, if you watch the Toys That Made Us, some of the episodes talk about the economics of the toy industry. Yep. Mm-hmm. Get a lot of information there. I got you, man. Just a question I've been wondering for a long, long time, because somewhere waves are easier to get than others. Some waves are easier to get than others because they're definitely, like, for instance, Age of Apocalypse wave. Like, I I would bet that there's no way Hasbro made the same number of Age of Apocalypse wave figures than they did for Eternals movie wave figures, based solely off the fact that there was an Eternals movie. Because that's how big box retailers are thinking. Oh, major motion picture, we're going to invest in that. We're going to put more money into that. That's more likely to sell. Age of a what? What? You know what I mean? Comic? You know, they don't know. They don't know shit about comics. We're talking about suits here, right? Like these guys are like freaking. I mean, dude, the suits, like you know, the like your stereotypical, you know, salt and pepper haired, you know, mostly men, you know, in you know, nicely dressed suits. Like how many figures cases get made. No build on my queuing on the pan with the price hikes and the blind box packaging. What assurance can Hasbro give on QC? Paint is the most common, but there's also two right feet, etc. I don't see how that shit's going to make a difference because the QC issues are here right now. You know what I mean? I don't think they're doing it for a nefarious way. Like, oh, finally, we could give them all fucked up figures and they won't know until they buy it. It's like, dude, come on. That's what's happening. You think like that's what's going on in your head is that you're thinking that they're thinking, oh, here's the chance to fuck them over on the paint apps. We could fuck up all these paint apps and they'll still buy them because they can't see them through the box. Bro, the paint app, I just like my Captain America figure got bad paint apps and I was able to look right at it. I think though, you will still be able to return your figure if you bought one with shitty paint apps. What's to keep you from returning your figure? Look, if you buy a Spider-Man figure and it's missing white on the eye or it's all misfired, you can tell them, look, this is a collectible product. Look how this came out. Look at the face. You know what I mean? He's got two back sides of the head. He's got no face. Come on. But I honestly also think that's going to help with figure swapping. I really do. I think it will help with figure swapping because now the target employee is going to have to open them. Joe Mama. Russ, do you think they will ever make an Assassin Spider-Man figure or a whole Marvel Zombies wave? I don't think they will, but I would like them to, especially with the Marvel Zombies. That'd be cool. I'm not too familiar with the Assassin Spider-Man. Colt Kid, thank you so much. First super chat of the night. Really appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Make a Hulk wave. What's the figure? What's the bath? I will not come up with that in 15 minutes. That's but it's got to have Doc Samson in it. Maybe a Mecha Hulk build a figure would be sick as hell. You know, yeah, a new She-Hulk. Sorry, hold on a second. Oh no, my Thanos flap. There's a little piece on my figure that was just weird. But yeah, build a figure Mecha Hulk is what I'm going to say for right now. Doc Samson for sure needs to be made. An A-bomb. Definitely need an A-bomb in that wave. I would be happy if they gave us a really good Joe Fix-It, you know, a solid Joe Fix-It. And you know what I would be down with? Because those figures are so much bigger and bulkier, I'm cool with less figures in a wave, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, is instead of like 6 figures and like 2 or 3 of them have like are smaller characters with reused body molds that you don't really want to see? Like, what if it was 4 figures, but they're all bulky and they all came with Mecha Hulk pieces, right? So Doc Samson, A-bomb, and then what did I say? Joe Fix-It, and maybe one more, and then new She-Hulk, and then freaking Mecha Hulk Build-A-Figure. That would be kind of cool. Just 4 figures and then one Build-A-Figure. They meant the newly announced Metroplex from yesterday. Are you kidding me? What? I missed that? And I also missed this super chat right here. Antonio Gonzalez, $4.99. Thank you so much, bro. Street Humans update. Those are looking fire. Thank you. I was actually just speaking with with the sculptor about that yesterday. So Street Humans is in the works. It's just moving along very slowly, thanks to another company that's not Hasbro, but yeah. There's like there's I think nefarious behavior in the toy industry that doesn't want to see Street Humans happen, and they're super rude about it. Are these Spider-Man figures going to be in stores or just online? No, I think they're going to be available at retail. Some of them they said are going to be available at retail, right? I believe, if I remember, like the fan channel one should be everywhere. Then there's Target exclusive and Walmart exclusive, so it's all mixed up. You have to go back and check the stream, or you could rewatch my recap video, and I get into it there. I like it. Nice. I'm happy. Thank you. I'm glad you like my wave. Just plain Steve Squad, how you doing, bro? I saw your tacos, bro. I saw your tacos in the chat. It made me smile. Thank you. And redo Red She-Hulk. Yes. Red She-Hulk definitely needs to get redone. Whoa, we're almost at 80 people in the chat. Share this live stream. We got 10 minutes left. Let's see if we get to 80 people in the chat. That'd be a record number for the Russ Toy Reviews channel, man. Do it. Do it. Out of the two Spider-Man action figures, which one would you like the most? The retro one or Renew Your Vows? Oh yeah, the Renew Your Vows figure looks like the best Spider-Man figure from Hasbro ever. That's what it looks like to me. Anyway, did we ever get a Mole Man? Yes, we did. Yes, he is corny, but I always thought, yeah, he's right. Oh, he's getting crushed by. But I mean, we could use a new Mole Man, I suppose. But early on Hasbro days, we got Mole Man right here. I'm gonna put him back, getting his butt kicked by the thing. I should change his pose up though. He's been getting his butt kicked like that for a long time, and you can't see the figure too well when it's like that. I'm gonna put this hand right back here. Sorry, I was talking about the new 22-inch Metroplex. Russ, my bad. It was a new figure that I didn't realize that was announced. All the Marvel Legends hype distracted me from the new Metroplex. Could you believe that? Hasbro is really pushing it with their price gouging. Frozen has been able to keep their prices down. Yeah, I want to bring that up during the live stream. One-off Ghost Rider Hulk. Oh, not familiar. Ladies man says, haha, Disney got its special park privileges revoked today in Florida. Are you serious? What is going on with that? I heard. What is going on with that? I need to know more. We need more Hulk characters and Thor characters. Also, where's love for comic Guardians? Yeah, where's our comic Yondu? Martin X would be an awesome one to see. Martin X, Charlie 27, build a figure wave. Come on, Hasbro, Charlie 27, build a figure wave. Let's do it. Any Star Wars Black Series figures you are looking forward to? Any Star Wars characters you want to be created in the Black Series? Ow! Good question, man. Thank you. Thank you for asking, because I love my Star Wars figures and I still pick up my Star Wars Black Series. I actually just got Echo in the mail. Some Star Wars figures that I'd like to see that they haven't done yet. I know I'm thinking maybe a Bantha. Oh, 6-inch scale Bantha. How about that? No, there's Jeez, I can't wrap my head around specifics right now with Star Wars because my head's so much in the Marvel Legends Spider-Man stuff. But I'm trying to look over at my Star Wars shelf and I'm kind of blinded by this light that's right in front of it. So I don't really have a really good answer for you. You know, so they've given me a lot of the characters that I really want to see, but not too big on yeah, I can't think of, I mean more oh yeah, I definitely want a whole wave of the Vespa crew. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just get it's a joke. It's a joke. Um, but yeah, Star Wars Black Series. I've kind of been. I've been in it, man. I enjoy them. I actually got the carbonized troopers recently. Mike Tyson got into a fight today on an airplane. See the news? I did not. This is going to be perfect for the after party, though. Dude, who got in a fight with Mike Tyson? Could you imagine how scary? How do you get in a fight with Mike Tyson? How do you not just shut the fuck up? It's Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Are you still talking shit? How are you going to talk shit to Mike Tyson? Jeez. The new Metroplex is based on the Cybertron Galaxy Force version of the character. Ah, okay. Speaking of Tyson Solis, do you think we'll be getting a Bruce Banner figure revealed from Hasbro this year? I don't think so, but it would be great. And I would love for Disney and Universal to work out their stuff, kind of like how Sony and Disney worked out their stuff. You know what I mean? But they're probably just waiting until next year for the Avengers 60th anniversary instead. Probably, yeah. It's a Spider-Man year. I think they're mostly going to focus on Spidey. Speaking of which, Kyle Brown, how's it going, bro? Squad? Still holding out hopes for a Nicholas Hammond Spidey and Japanese Spidey. Nicholas Hammond from Hammond from Hammond Industries or from Horizon what? Nicholas Hammond. Oh, Nicholas Hammond. My stupid ass. Nicholas Hammond was the 70s TV show Spider-Man, right? And then yeah, for some reason I was thinking of Horizon Labs, the boss from Horizon Labs. But yeah, Nicholas Hammond. I think people want that, both of them. I would be down. I would get both. You guys know I would. Fartimus Maximus says Toto's the only fan channel exclusive. The rest are Target sites, so they should show up in stores. I think you are incorrect. You could be right, but you are incorrect in my mind because I remember there being more fan channel exclusives. Out of the two Spider-Man action figures, which one would you like? The animated series one or the Renew Your Vows? The animated series. Well, which animated series? Oh, you mean the Spider-Man Noir or the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man? Yeah, which one are you thinking of? Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. I'm really looking forward to. Squad. Joey. Do you think my Taco Tuesday crew? Do you think, even though it's hella not Tuesday, do you think it would be cool if they make a wave with more of the characters from Moon Knight, like Stephen Grant, Mark Spector, and Harrow, and have the Build-A-Figure as Khonshu? Do you think it would be cool if they made a wave with more of the characters from Moon Knight? Don't we have another Disney Plus series coming up very soon? Am I mistaken? Isn't there something else coming up, Ms. Marvel? Someone had mentioned to me that there's another wave. I think they're being really secretive about it because I think it's going to be part of the Disney Plus Ms. Marvel show, right? I think that's what's next. And then She-Hulk after that? Not sure. Ask Hasbro if they can produce more civilian-clothed superheroes. I'm not going to ask that because they just announced more civilian-clothed heroes. We got the first thing that they're going to say is like, well, we just announced Peter Parker and Ned Leeds. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like I don't like asking that. I don't think that's that great of a question. Also, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a horrible question, dude. It's just not my favorite question. And I have a lot of questions as it is. I'll write it down. I think I've asked them that before too. I think they're going to, man. We'll see. We'll see. Do you watch The Walking Dead? I haven't watched The Walking Dead in quite a few seasons. Don't tell me anything because I would like to catch up. There's a lot of females that Hasbro needs to redo, but I'm afraid they'll be too PC to do them properly. Right, like they've been using less of the infamous Ms. Marvel mold, right? Bummer. Vivi's the Chosen 197 says, "Hey Shart, would you like Hasbro to make a Khonshu figure?" You know, I think it would be really cool. That's one I'm a bit indifferent on that one, but I think it would make a very cool figure. If that was the Build-A-Figure, I honestly probably would still be very stoked about it because I think that design is really neat. So yeah, I think I would be down for that, but I don't know what other options there would be for Build-A-Figures. That's the most likely one though at this point, right? I think Khonshu Build-A-Figure would be cool. If you got to develop a new Disney Plus show, what would you choose? Oh man, you want me to be Feige right now? I personally think a new Daredevil series would be awesome. Let's get Charlie Cox on there, and as we already have him as Daredevil, and bring in some other characters like Spider-Man coming in and out of it. You know what I mean? Like let's revisit those Netflix characters and spice it up a little bit, introducing other characters from the MCU. Iron Fist, you know, I'd like to see more Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. I mean, I don't know, but at least starting with Daredevil. They're to do like a brand new series though. Oh, Ghost Rider, right? Ghost Rider would be sick. If they just started a new one. Oh, Wolverine, I always thought would be a great series. Just Wolverine, like a series of Wolverine. That would be a great one. I would probably want to do Wolverine. Wolverine, I would like to write that. I'd like to see a Wolverine show. You see news about Spider-Verse movie getting delayed 6 months? What the fuck? Hey, we're in crazy times, bro. What the fuck is right? 8 months. 8 months. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that Mole Man is still pretty solid. I'd like a figure based on Spider-Man Unlimited. Yeah, Spider-Man Unlimited design is pretty cool. Snap. Hey, Shart, love you as always. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Love you too, AFX. You take care, bro. And yeah, I'll see you next time, man. For sure. That Metroplex looks like a Mittersaw. What the hell? I'm not sure. I'm not getting that. I'm not following. Tristan Peck says, "Can you do a head swap between Retro and the new first appearance Spider-Man figures?" I actually did that in the video, but here is or new first, yeah. So yes, you can. Here is the Ben Reilly Spider-Man that we all know that has the same head as the other version, the actual regular retro card Spider-Man. So you know that's the same head. Yeah, I do that sometimes, right? And it fits on there just fine. Colors maybe not matching 100%, but there you go. You totally can. And unlike the vintage collection Spider-Man figure, this could look all the way up like that. So that's freaking cool. This actually blends in really nice. Still feel like the red is just a little bit too bright on this guy, though. It's a little bit brighter than I want. A little bit brighter than I want to see. But let me put this head on here. There we go. Have my minor nitpicks with this figure, but I obviously think it's amazing, and I think it's fantastic. You didn't miss. Chukatron says you didn't miss much with that Metroplex. Ah, okay. Echo should be here tomorrow for me. Nice. I got my I just got my Echo in today. Have an unboxing video going up think I'm gonna have an unboxing video go up on Saturday. Oh, one thing to note about the older retro card Spider-Man body mold is that you can get the arms farther back than this one. See? Like, you're not going to get as much range of movement. Maybe they could adjust that. They say that there's some final things, but you can see that when I bend these arms back, it doesn't really quite hit all the way. This one, it really goes all the way back. Sorry, I'm using this one instead of the actual vintage card, but it's in the garage next to the review station. All right, you guys. It has been an hour since we've been streaming. Big thanks. Looking forward to Black Series Rosario Ahsoka. Oh, I can't wait to get that one. I need that one for sure. Definitely gonna pick her up. Yeah. But thank you guys so much. Sorry if I seem a little bit slow or a little bit out of it. It's been a rough day. If you guys ever experience migraines, they're not fun and it kicks my ass. So it's like really cool day for my YouTube channel. But like, well, everybody's been watching my first appearance Spider-Man. I've been in pain. I've been like putting ice on my face and just being tortured with this freaking migraine. It sucks. But anyway, that's life, right? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And hey, we got Sonny. What up, Sonny? How you doing, man? What up, dang? I missed the whole live. You showed up right at the end, bro. But happy to see you regardless, bro. Good to see you. Brandy Thomas, what happened to Boog being on live? He couldn't make it. He had some family stuff, and I respect that. So hopefully next time or another time we will see. I might be joining him tomorrow on his channel with the ACBA live. So check that out. And yeah, I'm looking at being there on his live stream tomorrow. 4022. Went over my head. I'll never forget the time you took that migraine medicine and threw up. Oh, the memories. Oh God, I haven't taken that medicine in hella long because it's so brutal. So brutal. I can do the after party. Let's do the after party, you guys. I got it. I promise I'll bitch less in the after party. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Patrons, members, see you at the after party. Everybody else, see you next time. Thank you so much and really appreciate you guys. And hope you guys take care. And I'll see you next time. Peace.